Chief Education Officer in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, Dr. Grace McLean, talking to us about the upcoming GSAT examinations and giving us some really critical techniques as to how to do better. It's so good to have a ministry official actually giving guidance on how students can do better, and you know what you as parents can do to prepare your children for the exams. Very useful. Any other tips?
Well, yes, and of course we have been sending out quite a few in the media, but I will mention a few other. But let me just touch a little, Ian, on our special needs students who we consider to be just as important as the others. We have over 230 of these students who have requested what we call special accommodation. Special accommodation means that they need some kind of support to assist them in being able to complete the examinations. Accommodation include needing somebody who can read the questions or who has to do the shading in while they read and decide what the answers are. Special accommodation could also mean that they have to take frequent breaks and somebody has to monitor, take them to the restroom and so on. Of course, the accommodation is granted based on a report that we get from the doctor to indicate the nature of the special needs.
So that report has to come in?
That report has to come in. It is analyzed by our special needs education officers, and a determination made as to what is the best support that will assist that student. There are
Will it
also
be too late now to?
No child should be disadvantaged when it comes to sitting of examinations or any other educational opportunities. And though on the books we would say that it is too late, I am still encouraging our parents and our teachers that if you have not yet taken in the reports for the special accommodation, then you should do so
And that's
now.
taken where?
It is actually taken to the regional offices across the island, and those are sent into Central where we do the assessment. It's important for us to do so at least no later than Wednesday or no later than Tuesday, rather, because we have to assess the situation and ensure that the support that is being provided is applicable to that particular student. So again, we do not want any of our students to be disadvantaged. In addition to that, from year to year, we find that there are some students who are just not registered. Unfortunately, they are just not registered. We call them turn-ups. We can't say how many of them are going to be turning up, but I am appealing to our parents and our teachers. If there are any such cases, there are set procedures. We ask that we do not disadvantage the students. Let us give them a fighting chance. So if there are those who are out there who have not been registered, who have not received any timetables, we still need to get that information. And if they turn up,
ensure that the students are registered.
Are
registered.
Just
assume.
They should not just assume. And that is why after the exam becomes the topical thing that is taking place in the communities, you'll find that some students will just turn up for the exam. But I want to assure our parents that the Ministry of Education is catering to all our students, our grade 6 students, and so if they turn up, we will try as best as possible to accommodate them. I also want to indicate that the examination is a very serious activity. And parents should not only seek to support their children for the 2 days of exams, they should do it around right through their lives. And so we are asking our parents not to congregate at the examination centers on the morning of the exams. You take in the children, You allow them to go to the examination rooms, and you go on your way to work or your business. It's not a very good practice. It builds up the anxiety, and it also creates a lot of logistical challenges for the teachers themselves, who must make sure that things are organized and coordinated in a particular way where the students can be settled quickly and they can go through that process. I do not have to remind our parents that they should ensure that their students sleep well, children sleep well the night before, ensure that they have a very good breakfast, do not overeat, but just enough, and just to ensure that they have the correct tools. They will need their pencil. I normally refer to the HB, number 2 pencil, which works very well. You do not have to press too much, and it shades very well. And also just to remind our students not to have any stray marks on the answer sheets. The stray marks sometimes will be picked up by the scanners when we are scanning those answer sheets, and depending on where those marks are, the scanner may just pick up that mark and not the correct answer. And so it's important that they do not do any kind of rough work on the answer sheet itself. The answer sheets are already pre-slugged, meaning that the information is already on the answer sheets, so all they need to do will be to shade in the correct answers. And so, Ian, if our students follow these basic tips, and if they just refocus their minds, see it as a part of the growing up process, I am sure they are all going to be doing very well in their examinations. And of course, after Thursday and Friday, they will at least have a little break as they await the results.
Great. The always lucid Chief Education Officer, Dr. Grace McLean, spending time with us on Issues and Answers, helping us to prepare our children and to give guidance to our children for the upcoming GSAT examinations. We thank you for your company. Until next week, Ian Bourne wishing you a pleasant day.